Welcome back to Peak Gearhead, the channel where we dive deep into machines that make our hearts race. Today, we're talking about a car that's a hidden gem in the JDM world, the Toyota Mark X. Now, I know what you're thinking. Wait, didn't Toyota discontinue this bad boy back in 2019? You're right, they did. But stick with me, because whether you're hunting for a used classic or just love a good automotive story, the Mark X is worth your attention. Let's break down its specs, its legacy, and most importantly, its price tag in 2025. Hit that subscribe button, grab your popcorn, and let's roll. First things first, let's set the stage. The Toyota Mark X isn't your average sedan. Launched in 2004 as a successor to the iconic Mark II, this midsize luxury ride was built for Japan's domestic market, blending sporty dynamics with a touch of class. Think of it as Toyota's answer to the BMW 3 Series, but with that unmistakable JDM flair. Production ended in 2019, but the final models, like the 2019 facelift and the rare GRM edition, are still turning heads. So, what makes this car special? Let's pop the hood and find out. Right off the bat, the Mark X scream style. Check out this front end, sharp lines, a bold grille with that big X badge, and sleek LED headlights that give a predatory vibe. It's not just a pretty face, though. The Mark X was designed with a rear-wheel drive platform. Yes, you heard that right. RWD in a Toyota sedan. That alone makes a unicorn in a world dominated by front-wheel drive commuters like the Camry. And for those who need extra grip, there's an all-wheel drive option too. This thing's got personality, and it's begging to be driven. Now let's talk power. The Mark X came with two main engine options in its later years. First up, the 2.5-liter V6, known as the 4GR FSE. It pumps out about 200 horsepower and 243 newton-meters of torque. Solid for a daily driver with a sporty edge. But if you want to kick things up a notch, there's a 3.5-liter V6, the 2GR FSE, delivering a whopping 315 horsepower and 380 newton-meters of torque. Pair that with a smooth 6-speed automatic transmission, and you've got a sedan that can cruise or carve corners with the best of them. Step inside, and the Mark X keeps the good vibes going. The cabin's got that premium Toyota feel, soft touch materials, comfy leather seats, and a layout that's driver-focused without being cluttered. You've got a decent infotainment system for its time, climate control, and in higher trims like the Premium or GRMN, extras like heated seats and a backup camera. It's not cutting edge by 2025 standards, but it's got enough tech to keep you happy. Plus, with a wheelbase of 2,850 millimeters, there's plenty of legroom for you and your crew. This is luxury you can live with. But here's where the Mark X shines. Behind the wheel, that rear-wheel drive setup gives it a balanced 54:46 weight distribution, so it feels planted whether you're cruising at 80 or pushing it through a twisty back road. The suspension's tuned for comfort, but stiff enough to handle some spirited driving. And if you snag a GRMN edition, that's Gazoo Racing, Meister of Nürburgring, you're looking at a limited-run beast with 316 horsepower, a manual transmission option, and a sport-tuned chassis. Only 350 were made in 2019, so good luck finding one. Okay, let's get to the part you've all been waiting for. How much is this JDM legend going to set you back in 2025? Since Toyota stopped making the Mark X, we're talking used prices here, and they vary depending on condition, mileage, and where you're shopping. For a solid second-generation model, say a 2016 to 2019 250G with a 2.5-liter engine, you're looking at anywhere from $10,000 to $15,000 on the used market. Step up to a 3.5-liter 350S, and prices climb to around $18,000 to $25,000, especially for low-mileage examples. Now, if you're chasing the Holy Grail, the GRMN, brace yourself. Those rare beasts can fetch $30,000 or more, assuming you could even find one for sale. Here's the kicker. Prices depend heavily on where you are. In Japan, where these were originally sold, you might snag a deal through an auction site like TCV or Be Forward. Think $8,000 to $12,000 for a decent 250G, plus shipping and import fees. In places like Zambia or Pakistan, With a Mark X as a cult following, local importers might charge $12,000 to $20,000 for a used unit. And in the US, you'll need to wait until it's 25 years old for legal import under the 25-year rule, unless you're in a state with lax regs. So, a 2004 first gen might be your ticket right now for under $10,000. Now, is it worth it? Let's break it down. Pros. You get a rear-wheel drive sedan with V6 power, killer looks, and Toyota reliability. Parts are still easy to find thanks to shared platforms with the Crown and Lexus GS. Fuel economy is decent too, about 23 miles per gallon combined for the 2.5-liter, 21 for 3.5. Cons? It's not the newest tech-wise. If you're outside Japan, sourcing rare trims like the GRMN can be a nightmare. Plus, that V6 isn't the most frugal if you're heavy on the throttle. For me, the Mark X is a love letter to enthusiasts who want something different. It's not just a Camry with attitude. It's a proper driver's car with a soul. Whether you're drifting it, cruising it, or just flexing it at the car meet, the sedan delivers. And at these prices, it's a steal compared to a new BMW or Audi with half the character. So, there you have it, gearheads. The Toyota Mark X, a JDM icon that's still got plenty of life left. Would you rock one of these in your garage? Drop your thoughts in the comment below, and let me know what car you want us to cover next on Peak Gearhead. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that bell, because we're just getting started. Until next time, keep your revs up and your tires spinning. Peace out.